Finally, it's time for Hank the Tank's preview and picks for UFC Fight Night Australia. Where the hell is this taking place? In what town? What city? Is it Melbourne? Is it Melbourne? I gotta check this. Is it Melbourne? I believe it is Melbourne, but I might be sorely mistaken. Gotta make sure. It just says Australia. RAC Arena. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's Perth. It's UFC Perth. Oh, yeah. Duh. It's literally called UFC Perth. I'm an idiot. UFC Perth. Ulberg. Wait, is it Ulberg versus? Wow, this is off to a rough start. It is. I believe it's Ulberg versus Reyes. It's not Reyes versus Ulberg, right? Did I get this completely wrong? It always takes so long. Ulberg versus Reyes. Yes. Welcome to Ulberg versus Reyes preview and picks, UFC Perth, whatever the hell you want to call it, with Hankus Tankus. And also, following my preview and picks today, I will be doing, as long as I can, a fight companion for PFL Europe 3, which started about 30 minutes ago. And I'm going to try to get through as much of that card as I possibly can with the reactions. All right. Still in India, guys. Get used to it. Oh, my God, my Wi-Fi. Oh, my God. Jesus fucking Christ. Have a good stream, Hank. Thank you, MMA Uwu. Appreciate the well wishes. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Alma Longoria with just a period mark. Angry Hank. Make sure to like the stream, by the way, guys. It's good to start the stream with some likes. Yo, what's up? Hello, Alma Longoria. Yeah, what's up? Hanging out in India playing touch bat in the park. What the fuck is this? The Money Channel or something? What the fuck? Let's fucking go, Hank India. Yes, I am in my India arc right now. No diddy, man. No diddy. The man of the hour. The man with the power. Too sweet to be sour. The lady's pet and the men's regret. That's right. It's Hank the Tank. Superstar Hank the Tank. Yep, yes, sure. How do you feel about the UFC making a UFC Perth Fight Night press conference? They don't even have good enough talkers. They don't even have charismatic enough Aussie fighters to warrant that. Like, I guess Reyes could probably sell it, but I don't know. These are not very marketable names. I mean, Jimmy Crude is Jimmy Crude, I guess, but he's going to lose to the next guy. He's not a worthy investment. Jack Jenkins is also a fraud check waiting to happen. Jake Matthews and Neil Magny, I guess, could deliver something. Who gives a fuck what Sutherland and Toff have to say? Nah, it's like too small of names to warrant that, in my opinion. Idaho Boxing, oh God, I'm going to get rid of that so bad. I will get rid of it. Hotel room, yes. For now. No Diddy, Angry Hank, I know. What's up, little buddy? Not much. I finally got my picks in for this card, so I'm going to try to get through them really quick and then start reacting to some fights because I miss it. And I felt if there's ever an opportunity for me to do a fight companion with this time zone, I mean, it was now, you know. Who would go to India? I did, and it's for very specific reasons. Where in India? Hyderabad. India's a dump. Good luck with that. Hey, Jay Will, go fuck yourself. How about that? Clear out. Who gives a fuck what you have to say? You wouldn't do it, fucking pussy. You gonna visit any other countries in Asia? Probably not. I am probably gonna stay in the region of Hyderabad for as long as that is. Don't be an asshole, bud. Starting right off the gate, good dump, good luck. Who would go? You're such an idiot because you go there. Who gives a fuck? The Mecca. Yeah. Hi, my friend. Hello, Lloyd the bartender. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Lloyd the bartender. Yeah, Lloyd the bartender, dude. Like, fucking great to see you, dude. Like, where the fuck have you been, Lloyd? Dude, I need a fucking prop bet. $5. All right, $5. Could you say, that's not a banger, and I know bangers? Yeah, fuck that emoji, man. Let's see. You would smash Idaho Hankster. Yeah, I am bigger than him. Not a banger. And I know banger. Boom. Okay.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. And I know bangers. And this is not a banger. All right. This is my best version. I'm in Vietnam. That's why I ask. Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, who was that? Who was that on the wall? I think I killed that guy. Vietnam, we won the war. You bunch of pussycat. We kill you all. Vietnam, win the war. Vietnam #1. Oh boy. Anyway, how many minutes we got? Can I do this for 10 more minutes before we get into the picks? Maybe I can. All right, let's try that. I wanted to say before we get into the predictions that what the fuck is it with UFC booking all of these close fights all of a sudden? We used to have a bunch of fight nights that were just like, okay, this guy's a prospect, he wins. This guy's a prospect, he wins. This guy's a prospect, he wins. And then we got a really close fight. Hey, awesome fight. Ooh, this is the close one of the card. Let's see who wins this one. Who's going to decide who's the best predictor. Okay, this prospect probably wins. This guy's, really good. He's probably on his way to the title. Main event, this guy's clearly better at this point in time. Like, there used to be some logical cards here that, had a pretty good through line of like, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. We'll see who wins this. Oh, this makes sense. This makes sense. Life was good, guys. Life was good. And now we just got a bunch of fucking coin flips, 50-50s everywhere. Odd makers are split. Predictors are split. And a lot of these fights aren't as close as people think they are, which, helped me a little bit. But Jesus fucking Christ, man. Too many close ones. I don't like it. Whoa, Andrew with the $5. Thank you, man. Enjoy India, bro. Look out for any hot baddies. I mean, that's what Vinny the Guinea told me recently. I think he told me that today. He was just like, dude, look out for a baddie and then go for the kill, man. And when I see one, I might just try it. I haven't seen any so far. They're all a bunch of hags. They're all overweight, out of shape, Just not, not on my level, They're not worthy. They're not worthy, man. They're not worthy. But no, I've seen a few baddies. I saw one as soon as I landed in Hyderabad, actually, but it just wasn't the time or the place. But if I find any baddies in the hotel, just walking by the lonesome, I might ask. We'll see. Have a little fun. You never know. I'd actually probably need to prepare a little bit for that. Let's be real. I don't want to catch anything, guys, whether it's a regular disease or something else, if you know what I'm saying. My main goal is to get out of this shit without having any sort of major disease. So, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll fucking see. Yes, sir. What happens in India stays in India. Yeah, just like, oh, God, what was his name? It's like, monster buried under casino. Oh, yeah. It'll be like fucking Jimmy Hoffa. I'll have all these Indian women just buried underneath the hotel, And they'll have some mysterious disappearances in the film city. I don't know where they went, man. I don't know. At least shoot your shot. Fuck it. Yeah, I might as well try. You might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. And all that glitters is gone. Only shooting stars. Ain't no might ask. Just start a convo and make sure you wrap up. Busta. Yeah. I have to wrap it up with Buster at the very end. I have to call the lady Buster, and then that'll really drive her hormones wild. End it with Buster. It's an instant turn on. So I'll probably do that. Anyway, hit the 10-minute mark. There we go. Any other comments I have about this card? Lots of low-level fights. Lots of Aussies I actually see winning, guys. Like it's a real trend of all these local fighters on these cards just dominating pretty much. Like just clean fucking sweep. Mexico, France, like back-to-back France and Mexico cards. The local fighters are killing it. And I didn't think that I would pick so many Aussie fighters on this card, but fuck it. That's what I ended up doing majority of the time. Except for one or two. And one of them is the one that everybody wants to see lose. So, it might be a very happy ending after all this fucking tribalistic, localized bullshit. But yeah, I'm following the trend of these local fighters are on a fucking roll. Canada even. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking a lot of Aussie fighters on this card. So look out. Have you tried the milk tea yet? Have I? I've been having a lot of chutneys, a lot of milk sauces that I've put on top of things. But have I had the milk tea? I don't know if it was a milk tea. It was like a milk drink, like a very sweet milk drink that I had with my dessert. I don't know if that was the tea, though. I don't know if that was a specific tea. I'll ask about it. Hank's going to get haunted by some obscure Hindu deity. Well, you don't understand, Hank, Mr. Hank. You were always the caretaker here. You always ran the film city. I knew you were the best of them. You knew more than your family did. They were trying to drag you down. They were trying to annoy you. They were trying to distract you from your genius, from your work. You know what to do with those rapscallions, with those putrid pests. I'm not telling you to do anything, Mr. Torrance. Give him a fake name for sure. Buster. I meant Rap You Willie, but yeah, call her a Buster. Works 90% of the time. Every time. Don't be a fool, rap your tool. I see. I'm understanding this new kid's lingo. Hey man, no diddy, man, no diddy. But you like to join me for a baby oil bath? Anyway, let's get into the fights very quickly while we're at it. And then I gotta start actually watching the fights. Damn, it's already almost 10. All right, let's get into it. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you, everybody who has joined so far. Make sure to like the stream so we can get more of the troopers and grinders in here. Because I need as many men as I can get. Okay? What the fuck? Wrong goddamn background. You son of a bitch. Welcome back, doo-doo. There we go. Yeah, this is more appropriate to where I am. This is a good background right here. Enjoy your trip. I got a close friend in Mukteshwar if you make your way north. I'll consider it. There are some places that I do want to visit around the region, but I don't know if I'm going to go that north. Most likely. PFL card any good? Nah. But it's MMA. It's there, so I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fucking addict, and so are all of you, and none of you will admit it. Don't worry, Hank. I just dislike the stream. Thank you, Mailson. I really appreciate your support, man. At least he's doing something, you know. Got to give him credit for. Got to give him his participation award. Hold on. Got to hydrate for this one. All right. First fight on this 14 fight. No, 13. Fucking Oban Elliott, dude. Out with an injury. Super lucky. Super lucky for Oban Elliott because I actually was going to pick against him. I was going to pick Jonathan Mikalev to fucking school him. Take him down, grind him out, no diddy. Beat the shit out of him. Zilban Elliott's a fraud. He's a fraud, guys. Oh my God, Andrew is in a very giving mood right now. Rubber money. Damn you, sir! The US dollar does not convert to the rupee well, sir. You are giving me a vast fortune, don't you know? With this $8, I can buy everything in India that I want, sir. I can buy this entire hotel for just $7 USD, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You are redeemed. You are redeemed. Thank you, sir. I am going to make my fortune and live here in India the rest of my life, you know. I don't think any water filter is good enough in India to get all the you-know-what. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. You're right, man. You're right. I'm probably going to be struggling with this thing for at least a couple months, but whatever. It was worth it. I always had a plan to come here at some point, so I'm what's the word for it? I manifested this. I manifested this. Watch. I manifested my story. I manifested my trip to India. I had it planned since day one. Watch. Trust. I wanted to do this. I wanted to go to India because I may be white on the inside, but I am Abhijit on the inside. My master, Anshu Jubli, he coached me in the ways of Indian MMA and made me a better kickboxer. Trust. This is another chapter in my story. I manifested my destiny here. Trust. Face green smiling. I hope the staff hears you. Yeah, I hope they hear me as well. I do. Because with some of them, I like some of them, but others are very painfully awkward and actually don't really help me that much at all. So whatever, let them hear it. I don't care. Giving back to the community, the GOAT. Yeah, and Anshar Jubilee. Trust. Anyway, I manifested this. I manifested this trip. But we had our first fight between Loma Lookboonmee and Alexia Tainara. And this is just sad, man. I hate having to pick against Loma Lookboonmee. She's one of my favorites women's strawweights in the UFC. Very fun to watch. Always having a brawl with these ladies. Beat the shit out of Bruna Brazil. I should honestly send her a Christmas card for that still. Denise Gomez, she outclassed. She's pretty solid, but this fight right here versus Stella Nunes is telling me that she's starting to middle a little bit. How old is she? 29, but she's having that kind of performance. Yeah, that's unimpressive. And then Lupita Godinez just out-wrestled her so easily. That tells me that Tainara is going to beat her. Tainara is scary for this division. She's 5'4", relatively tall for strawweight. Look at this long-ass reach from Tainara. She's going to be so hard to get through the guard and really trade effectively and hit her with anything. She's going to be very defensively composed, but she's also a marauder. People forget, man. Rushes forward. Her arms are made of mahogany. And destroyed Molly McCann. Thank you. Get her out of the fucking UFC. Thank you. Great thing that Tainara did. I didn't like the dancing. I didn't like the dancing to the cage. So honestly, that, I think that took away a lot of positives. But she redeemed herself. She redeemed her. Before that, redeemed herself after that, and then beat the shit out of undefeated LFA fighter Rose Conceição. And I think this is the kind of performance she's going to have against Loma Lookboonmee. I think she's going to have a way too advantageous a reach to really get hit with anything big by Loma. I think she's going to outpace her. I think her volume is going to be better. She's going to be nothing but pressuring forward on Loma Lookboonmee. And Loma doesn't do very well on the back foot, and her weakness is the grappling. She is a Muay Thai fighter. So now she's dealing with a scary-ass submission artist, wrestler who most of her finishes are coming via submission. Not very good for her. I think she's going to be spending a lot of her time on the mat here. Even if she does a lot better than Tainara on the feet, all Tainara has to do is just put her up against the cage and just fucking lift her up, slam her. She's tiny. She's basically an atom weight. Not even a strawweight. She's an atomweight. She should have her own division in the UFC. I'd personally enjoy that, her having her own weight division, because in Loma Lookboonmee we trust except for this fight. Because Alexia Tainara is a scary ass prospect, dude. Scary. Like, this was a very impressive performance in my book. She looked like the future of strawweight with this performance, which is sad because she didn't get a finish. But then she proved me right again and destroyed Molly McCann within a round. I just think there's way too many advantages here for Alexia Tainara. She's a horrible stylistic matchup for Loma. Way too long a reach, so you can't even hit her. And she's gonna wrestle fuck her, no diddy. So no diddy. Got to get back to work, Hank. Be safe. Have a good trip. Thank you, Andrew, and I appreciate the donations, man. Seriously, you really didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you're enjoying my content. But yeah, Alexia Tainara is just too much. She's gonna be a problem in women's strawweight, is what I predict. I think she's at least going to get to the top 10, maybe the top 5. I'm sure there's something that's going to expose a hole in her game down the line, but so far it's, easy street. So Alexia Tainara is going to get it done, and good for her. I think she's pretty damn good. And then we got the second. Actually, I need to take a look at what am I going to look? PFL has already started, so I need to actually look at some of the results, because I've picked a few of the fights. I need to see what happened. Wait, did someone message me? Share your stream, GG, if you want. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Let's take a look at the Tapology page. It's got to be like, have I gone through like 3 fights already? It'd be really unfortunate if my underdog didn't hit here. Wait, who did I pick? I'm probably 0 for 2. Let's be real. 0. Yeah, 0. Fuck. God damn you, PFL. I hate your fucking guts. I fucking hate you, PFL. God damn you to fucking hell. Okay, Ewan gets a fucking submission over the wrestler. Well, that makes sense. Great. And that was also an underdog. Okay. Yeah, fuck. All right. Back to fights that actually have rhyme or reason to them, not the professional fixed league. Brando Parasite versus Alicia Ellison. Alicia, that's quite the masculine name. Brando Parasite, the Balkan polar bear, 4-1. He's looking pretty damn scary. Destroying fools. They don't really have good records. Damn. Yeah, those are some bad names. Beat a 2-0, I guess. Meanwhile, Alicia Ellison, Conquest of the Cage, looking like a gimmicky ass promotion, man. But he's getting wins there. Some people are fading Perisic, but from what I heard, he's actually quite technical. He can brawl very well. I'm pretty sure he has solid wrestling as well, which he could always use have in his back pocket to use if Ellison's giving him trouble on the feet. And yeah, it seems like he's got a lot of power, Balkan Bear. And Alicia Ellison doesn't have as much striking accuracy as Brando Perisic. So something tells me this is going to be a firefight, and whoever just hits the chin wins. And I think it's more likely that Brando gets it, because Ellison, it's from what I've heard, he's a little too sloppy with his striking. He's a marauder, but Perisic, I mean, this is like an exact fucking replica. This is basically a Dana White's Contender Series fight, which is awful because Dana White's Contender Series fights scare the fucking shit out of me. I'm being real. They scare the fucking shit out of me at this point. They're the fucking boogeyman every single week. I am doing shit on their. Oh, did Daniel Kelly win? Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll help out. Sweet. Finally, one of my fucking picks hits. Okay. Yeah, but fucking Can Contender Series last week was a nightmare. What I was trying to reference is Mantis Condravicius when he took on Danny Barber, Babar, basically. And I made the exact same argument that Barber would have, technical striking, that he'd be more patient, that his striking defense was better, that this guy Contravicius was just, a power puncher with no technique. And then what do you know? A guy with more technique, the guy who's more patient, the guy who's more skilled gets just put out by a random fucking shot. So there you go. I don't know whether Sofia Montenegro and versus Jesla Chavez was whether that went well, or whether that was a robbery or not, but that's also a string of fucking bad luck. God damn. But it's the exact same way. I see this fight, which is scary because that means there's a decent chance that Alicia Ellison just fucking cracks Brando Perisic out of nowhere with a fluky ass shot, puts him out. Everybody looks stupid who picked Perisic, but I just have to side with logic and reason, man. I think Brando Perisic is he just looks better on tape. From what I've heard from pretty big Aussie fighters who have worked with him, he's actually pretty, he's got a lot of power and he's tough to deal with in sparring. That's good enough for me. So give me Brando to get a round one knockout on Alicia Ellison. I've heard a lot of better things about Brando and seems like he's got more potential. All right, next fight between Luana Carolina and Michelle Montague. That's my oh nice. Sweet. Yeah, Luana Carolina's pretty mid. She's beaten very bad competition. 14-9, Lucy Pudilova. Julia Stolyarenko, 11-7. Beat Ivana Petrovic, which is pretty impressive. I was shocked when that happened. But she had the takedown defense, and it worked out pretty well for her. But she's faced really bad competition since and made it way too close for my liking against bad competition. Joanne Wood beat her. Yuck. Molly McCann knocked her out. So she's very hit or miss. And meanwhile, Michelle Montague, former featherweight, think about that. Former fucking featherweight is going down to flyweight to take on Luana Carolina. And Michelle Montague, she trains with Holly Holm. They're training partners. And oh no, not Holly Holm. What am I thinking? Kayla Harrison. Jesus Christ, my fucking brain. I haven't had enough sleep. Kayla Harrison has been her training partner on several occasions. Has helped her out in her gym. And it's just like, yeah, this lady's a fucking threat. She's a wrestler. Oh, you're a wrestler. You're a wrestler. Former featherweight, just like Kayla, dude. This isn't going to be good. Let's take a look at her freaking height. 5'9". Okay, that's a little bit taller. Former featherweight, though. She's fucking massive. That means she's massive, guys. So I think Michelle Montague is going to sort of put on a Kayla Harrison-esque performance. Rear naked choke. 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 Jesus Christ. Stop getting rear naked chokes. The alliteration. This lady looks like a fucking killer. This lady figured out how to beat these bigger women. And now she's taking on a flyweight. I don't even know what weight class is. It's bantamweight. Okay. Oh, so Carolina's moving up, which is not good. Because she's just going to be a fat flyweight moving up, tiny. And then Michelle Montague is a huge ass former featherweight. Yeah, you can guess how this one's going to go. Montague's going to get her down and fucking sub her with a rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. There you go. Link for PFL Europe stream, please. Yeah. Okay, let me find one for you. Crackstreams.ch. Go check out crackstreams.ch. That usually works for me. Former Mexican here. Yeah, he changed when Trump started running for president. He became a white boy real quick. Have a good one, playa. All right. See you later, Nano. Do you have beds in India or do you just sleep on a stack of hay? Does that answer your question? All right. Next fight is between Colby Thickness. Damn, that is a rizzed up fucking name. Colby Thickness. Ladies are fucking after him with that last name. And, you know, his first name's Colby, so he might have the ladies on both shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It would be so funny if Colby Thickness did like Colby Covington parody videos and was just like, "What's up, nerds and virgins? It's Australia's favorite fighter, Colby Thickness. I got slickness and thickness. And Layla, I want you to get on your knees and beg. While your husband does what he does best and sits in his stool in the corner. While I have the night with you, Layla. I want you to get on your knees and beg." Colby Thickness is taking on Josias Musasa from the Democratic Republic of Congo. He's I don't know what it is about him, but he looks awful familiar. He reminds me of somebody. But Josias Musasa has looked shit. He looked shit on Contender Series. He didn't win this fight. He clearly didn't win this fight. They just gave it to him anyway. Somehow got a contract. He's one lucky son of a bitch. And then immediately gets head kicked by Carlos fucking Vera, of all people, and put out with a rear naked choke. What do you even say? He lost to a fucking bum in his debut. Got fucking knocked down. Could have been finished. Like, actually knocked out on the ground by Carlos Vera. This is an easy decision. I'm going with Colby Thickness. He lost to Alexandre Topuria, but went the distance with Topuria, Ilya's fucking brother, Alexandre. 15 minutes with Alexandre. Didn't get put out once. Didn't look like he was in trouble once. Close, competitive, and then Topuria would basically take him down and drag him down and win the fight that way. But you know, Alexander Volkanovski has had quite a lot of good things to say about this man. He's working with Volk, dude. And Volk's singing his praises. Something tells me that Thickness has more than meets the eye. And I'm not just talking about if, you know, from the waist down. I'm talking about his MMA skills, all right? There's more than meets the eye. It matters, okay? The size of his IQ matters. The size of his brain. The Colby Thickness. I think he's going to be more technical. He's got good leg kicks. Throws out high kicks, which is what Musasa got caught with last time. And even if he doesn't do so well on the feet, Musasa's lighting him up. I think Thickness is going to get him down to the ground, no diddy. Ground and pound, beat him up. Getting his, you know, side control, half guard. I think Thickness's wrestling is pretty solid. He did very well against Topuria's wrestling, which tells me that he's got good takedowns of his own. I think Colby Thickness is going to ragdoll Musasa. I think Musasa's greatest weakness is on the ground for the most part, but he's getting stung up on the feet too. Thickness might just land something big. So I think there's too many outcomes where Thickness wins this one. So just give me Thickness by decision. Give me Thickness, all right? I need the thickness. No diddy, man. No diddy. And then the next fight between Jamie Malarkey and Rolando Bedoya. Doy. The Machine. No, that's Marab, you dumb Peruvian motherfucker. Taking on Jamie Cut the Malarkey. Now you cut the Malarkey here, see? You want the moon? I'll take a big rope and lasso it down for you. Yeah, see? You want the moon? Oh, you're not going to get a cent from me, Mr. Potter. Now you cut the Malarkey, see? Yeah, see? But Jamie Malarkey got destroyed by Hoofy. Understandable. Hoofy's a big-time prospect. Green got knocked out by him. Nasrat Hakparast has a lot of power. I get, this is a bad loss, though. Let's be real. This is a bad loss. But hack press does have power. Beat John McDessie, did it by decision. Beat Prado when he was undefeated. That's not bad. Naimov, it seemed he was doing decent against Naimov, and then he got put out. But I'd say he'd lose this fight in any other circumstance than it being Rolando Bedoya. Bedoya lost to Jai Herbert. You got to be real fucking bad to lose to Jai Herbert, man. I mean, Ilya doesn't fucking count. Like, Jai Herbert's just mid, all right? Song Kanon's even worse. He was lighting up Song Kanon, but he has no power, Rolando Bedoya. They call him Rolando because he rolls all his fucking punches like a dum-dum. Fucking Bedoya. Pendejo, more like it. And Song Kanon was getting pieced up, outstruck. Significant strikes favored Bedoya. But Song just would hit him with a straight shot, and down he'd go. He'd just get dropped by a random-ass shot by Song Kanon. It was awful. He throws pitter-patter shots with no effectiveness or power. Doesn't matter if he hits you clean. None of it has power. And before that, I split to Chaos Williams, but Williams has been shit since. And just beat a bunch of bums before that. I think Jamie cut the Malarkey can beat him because Bedoya's going to hit, Malarkey with some shots, but Malarkey could hit him with an overhand that drops him, or if he wants to, he could just wrestle him. Bedoya has terrible takedown defense. He can win a scrap just because Malarkey actually throws with intent to hurt you. Bedoya has a fucking pillow fight with his opponents, basically. So I'm beating you this week, Hank. Yeah, in your dreams, pal. Yeah, we'll see what happens, bruh. My picks are fucking clean this week. I'm beating everyone on Tapology. I doubt it. Malarkey gets a TKO, by the way. You just explained why. No, I didn't explain why. Why are you putting words in my mouth? Song Kanon dropped him a million times and couldn't finish him. Jai Herbert didn't finish him. Chaos Williams, biggest power puncher, one of the biggest power punchers at bantamweight, couldn't finish him. He hasn't been finished. He's a tough-ass Peruvian. He's from Peru. He doesn't get knocked out like a fucking scouser. Where has Malarkey knocked anybody out? Where? Show me. He's the one getting knocked out. Okay. Bedoya doesn't get knocked out by anybody. Malarkey's going to have a vintage performance and a decision win. Basic as that. I don't see a TKO happening at all. Then we have Andre Petroski against Cam Rouston. And I didn't think I would end up predicting this way, but yeah, I'm going with Cam, man. I think Cam Rouston is going to win this fight. Andre Petroski is just beating shit competition. Josh Rem sucks. Budka sucks. Adolfo Vieira's his best win, but that dude's just a BJJ guy. Got nothing to offer on the feet. Every time he's against somebody with a little bit of striking, he loses. Even gets knocked out by Jacob Malkoun. GM3, he has a close fight with. And then Shabazian schools him. Cam Rouston, meanwhile, got absolutely smothered by Torres Finney, but he's looked better since. Now he's starting to, become his own wrestler, get his own submissions, and looked like a fucking killer on Contender Series. Started to put his hands together, man. Starting to have some power and some killer instinct. Andre Petroski, I don't think he's like Torres Finney. I don't think he's an athletic freak. He just tries his single legs, and then when he gets you down, he just lays on top of you, basically. I don't think he's going to be able to do that here, man. He's not a fucking jacked Hulk, fucking steroid monster like Torres Finney is. He just comes in with single shots and prays that it works. Cam Rouston, I feel like he can stuff it, man. I feel like he can stuff the takedowns. He's solid. I think he learned his lesson from Torres Finney. I think he adjusted. So if Rouston can stuff the takedowns, I think this isn't even going to be close. On the feet, it's just Rouston all day. Petroski has terrible striking, very basic. Just always does it to set up his takedowns, which makes him pretty easy to read, honestly. If Rouston keeps this past the first round, I think he's just going to hit him with a counter or something, or an elbow. And Petrosi's going to be rocked. I think he's going to get knocked out in round 2. Pretty simple. But I will say, if Petrosky gets Rouston down in round 1, it's Petrosky's going to win. But if he doesn't, Rouston's going to win. So there you go. And then still on the prelims, we got Navajo Sterling taking on Rodolfo Bellato. God, I fucking hate Navajo Sterling. Pennywise, the dancing albino, taking on another guy I absolutely despise, the fucking stupid-ass tractor. Rodolfo Bellato hasn't won his last 2 fights. Majority draw against Jimmy Crute. What a terrible look. What a fucking awful look. And you get fucking schooled on the feet by Jimmy Crute. You're a stand-up fighter. You're a boxer. How the fuck are you getting outpointed by Jimmy Crute? Before that, beat Ihor, but he was in fucking trouble in that fight. Big time trouble. Before that, beat Murtaza Talha, which is still his best win. But that's the thing, you guys. These guys look great on Contender Series, and then they just shit the bed later. It makes you not want to pick it. It makes you just not want to pick Contender Series. Because you know that some fucking random bum who should never get a contract in his fucking life is going to get, finishes and then contracts. And then you don't even want to watch him after that because you know this guy's a fucking fraud. He's going to get fraud checked in his first 2 or 3 fights. And he got some fluky ass knockout and he's going to just get let in. So, also with Paul Craig, got illegally upkicked and sold it like $1 million and pretended to be out. Had the opportunity of a lifetime to crack into the top 30, top 20. And the dude just gives up when he was clearly winning. Gives up. He feels like he's losing and he has to pretend like he's out. Thankfully, this got turned into a no contest, so he got rewarded for it. Didn't get rewarded at all for it. If anything, he's getting punished now against Pennywise, the Dancing Oz, the Dancing City Kickboxer. I don't know. Navajo Sterling is going to be better on the feet than him. Fucking Ihor Pateria was beating the shit out of him. Jimmy Crute was outpointing him. Something just tells me that Sterling's going to get a knockout here, which is really a stretch, given he couldn't finish Ivan Urslan or fucking Tuco Tacos. But, dude, Rodolfo Bellato's chin is just gone, dude. His chin is glass. He's been beaten up way too much. Pressures forward and throws with reckless abandon. He's going to get countered at some point. I think Sterling's going to crack him with something and put him out. I do. I think Bellato's just too low fight IQ to not just run right into a punch. So as much as Sterling has zero killer instinct now, I think if he has any success against Bellato, he could go down. So give me Sterling by round 2 knockout. Have you had a perfect card yet? No, I have not. Are you going to say, well, I had a perfect card, I'm so good? That's what I'm predicting. That's another prediction that I have. No, I've not had a perfect card. I had one for Contender Series, but not for UFC, because it's just too many fucking random outcomes, too many no contests, too many robberies, too many random X factors, random fucking moves from absolute bums. Yeah, it's pretty hard to. Then we have our main card, starting with Tom Nolan against Charlie Campbell. I really went back and forth on this one. This was a very close fight to call. I am going to go with Nolan by just a hair because Charlie Campbell was getting outstruck by Trevor Peek. He was getting hurt in moments by Trevor Peek. He was looking bad on the feet against Trevor. Not even close, buddy. We're all searching for it. I see. Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Giuliano got swept his card, and he went, whoa! My name's Giuliano Argenti, and I just swept this fucking card. That's probably word for word what he said. Woo! He got the sweep. So Giuliano's pretty damn good when he wants to be. And sometimes he gets it fucking spot on. But yeah, Tom Nolan against Charlie Campbell. Tom Nolan's best win to date has come against Slava Claus. Got the takedowns relatively easily and did pretty well on the feet as far as I'm concerned. Really didn't get hit at all. Alex Reyes, Victor Martinez. He is a fucking freight train. He does get hurt sometimes. Charlie Campbell got outstruck by Trevor Peak. He was getting outstruck. Who's to say that he's not going to get outstruck by Tom Nolan? Tom Nolan is getting way more technical, fighting a way smarter fight, implementing wrestling when he needs to, so he's going to not get, just taken down easily by Charlie. And on the feet, I just think he can maintain the distance and stay out of trouble at range, use his reach to his advantage. I got knocked out by Chris Duncan. I feel like Tom Nolan could be a Chris Duncan if he wanted to be. Just sort of shit, but he still wins his fights. He's in that arc right now, so give me Tom Nolan to just be the more technical guy. Use his reach to his advantage. He's a tall guy. He's going to be hard for him. Charlie Campbell to crack him perfect. And again, Campbell went 3 rounds with Trevor Peak. If he can't get Tom Nolan down, he's probably toast. So give me Nolan by unanimous decision. Closest I've ever come was 2 fights in the Walker card. Yeah, I got close too. Yeah, I had 2 fights that I got wrong as well. We're in the same boat. I think I did well on the Taporia Oliveira card as well. I did pretty damn good for that. I think I only got 2 fights wrong for that too. But yeah, Louis Sutherland against Justin Taffa. Fuck. I hate picking Taffa fights. I hate picking fights involving these fat fucks. You just don't know if they're going to win or not, or if they're going to completely shit the bed. They keep giving them easy opponents and they make you want to pick them, but I'm not falling for the bullshit this time around. I've actually heard some decent things about Louis Sutherland. Lost to a 6-0 guy in Bellator, survived 3 rounds, and has looked good ever since. Getting knockouts, man. Justin Taffa got destroyed by Towson Teixeira, and he got smoked by Derek Lewis. Teixeira probably doesn't have a future. He was cracked during his Contender Series season. Super low level, and he fucking smushed Taffa easy. Carl Williams, basic-ass fucking wrestler. He's looked worse and worse ever since this fight. And he got taken down so easily. Meanwhile, this guy, look at his fucking shoulders. Guy's on fucking roids. He's a scary-ass Hulk with, probably be a professional wrestler if he wanted to be. But he could probably shoot takedowns too. And if he shoots takedowns at all, Justin Taffa's in trouble. Austin Lane was getting him down. And then he got an eye poke, and that saved him. And then he knocked out Lane after that. Beat Parker Porter, but Porter's shit. I don't know, man. I think Louis Sutherland's just a little more athletic. I mean, not just a little more athletic. He's very athletic. Strong-ass dude with fucking biceps and fucking shoulder muscles and a giant fucking rack of fucking muscle and every fucking part of his body, no diddy. So I think the athletic guy is going to school him. I think his gas tank's going to be fine. He's gone 3 rounds. Justin Taffa's going to gas. He's going to get hit with leg kicks, going to get hit with actual strikes that connect. And then he's going to get put out, whether that's on the feet or on the ground. I think Sutherland's a pretty scary dude, pretty fucking scary Hulk motherfucker who's got roid rage. So as long as they're cheating, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So give me the guy on substances to just knock out the fat ass. I'm tired of picking Taffa. Yeah, I just got Taffa getting sparked round 1. Hey, there we go. Hit my goals. Woo! All right. Actually, I need to probably fucking walk around a little bit. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I don't have to turn the camera on. All right, I'm back. And then the feature fight of the night between Jake Matthews and Neil Magny. I think Jake Matthews is going to win here. Neil Magny got, I think, a fairly easy matchup with bounce back fight against Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. Zaleski just couldn't do anything with Magny on the ground, and then Magny would just flip himself, turn it around, find his way on top, and just smushed him, destroyed him with punches. But against guys with actual like talent and presence on the feet, like he just doesn't do well. And Jake Matthews, I think, has been looking pretty decent. I think he's got solid striking, but the wrestling is where I really favor him because Chidi Njokuani basically has a very similar build to Neil Magny, and Jake Matthews just took him down and fucking treated him like he was fucking Hamzat, and just took his back like a spider monkey. Got in the rear naked choke so easily. Like the fact he's so fast with the wrestling and on the feet with his punches, I feel like he's just gonna outpace Neil Magny here. I think Magny's gonna really slow down. The speed difference is gonna be apparent here. How old is Magny? 38. Yeah, he's 7 years older than Jake Matthews, in the twilight age of his career. Good for Neil Magny for getting so many wins at welterweight and in the UFC in general. He's going to be in the history books for a long time. But Jake Matthews, this is not the guy he's going to get his record-breaking win against. Jake Matthews is just too snappy on the feet. He might catch Neil Magny with something, honestly. But I think the more likely option is Matthews is going to pull a Gary and just take him down with ease. Hit him with leg kicks, take him down, get the back, beat him up. Do what Elizeu Zaleski did, except actually keep Magny down and hurt him while on top, basically. I think it's going to go like Phil Rowe, because Phil Rowe and Neil Magny are basically like fucking mirror images of each other, but fucking bizarro Neil Magny is Phil Rowe. And those two, fought very similarly, very similar, heights and frames and reach. And Jake Matthews essentially just ragdolled him, took him down very easily. If he's got the blueprint to beat Magny from beating Rowe, just take him down, get the back, beat him up, be faster on the feet, more technical. And that's all you need to do. Just don't be a fucking pussy like Elizeu Zaleski, and you should be fine. So give me Jake Matthews. I think he's going to win a decision. He could easily get a submission here, though. Maybe even in round one. I really debated it, but I find it more likely that he takes Magny down but can't finish him. And I think Jake Matthews is too experienced to just pull a Mike Malott and, gas out in round 3 and allow Neil Magny to get on top of him. Even if he does get on top of him, he'll just pull a fucking guillotine choke and get a submission. So give me Jake Matthews. He's got all the tools needed to win this one. And then the co-main event. Oh, wait. No, never mind. We're not there yet. This is the feature fight. Fuck, sorry guys. Between Jack Jenkins and Ramon Taveras. It's really tough having to pick Jack Jenkins because he got smoked by Gabriel Santos, fucking dark horse of bantamweight. of featherweight, I should say. But got smoked. He did drop Gabriel, though, so you got to give him credit there. Before that, he looked so tentative against Herbert Burns, so gun-shy, so unconfident in his striking. He should have had Herbert Burns out of there in round 1. Couldn't get him out of there. Couldn't finish the job. No killer instinct. Before that, faced Chepe, got his arm broke. Before that, had a split win against Jamal Emmers, but I honestly think he lost that. I think he lost to Jamal, being real. What to say, man? Like Emmers, I think, 1-2 rounds. I think he outpaced, outvolumed Jack Jenkins, made him, gun shy, made him miss punches and then have a terrible defensive guard, just eating shots. Yeah, I don't know. Jack Jenkins looks really bad even in his wins. But Ramon Taveras didn't win against Surrey City. He lost. He lost that fight, in my opinion. Beat Cortavius Romeus, but Romeus is the fucking drizzly shits. Before that loss to Surrey, he got fucking knocked out. And then, in my opinion, lost to him again. We got the split his way. Beat a midget. And then after that, Davey Grant fucking schooled him. But Davey Grant schools everybody, so you can't exactly say, like, oh, it's really a stain on his career that he lost to Davey Grant. Like, Davey Grant could be ranked right now. He beats a bunch of fucking young prospects right now. He's like 37 years old, and he's beating all these young guns. But, yeah, he got schooled by Davey, and I think Jack Jenkins is just going to replicate what Davey was doing because his leg kicks are excellent. I think he can stay out of trouble on the feet. His defense is usually good. He can put together a lot of combinations when he wants to, like 6-punch combinations. Taveras is going to eat it, dude. His defense is very poor. What else to say? I don't know, man. Ramon Taveras is a very good hammer, but not a good nail at all. I think Jack Jenkins is going to be the hammer. He's going to be the nail for most of this thing. He lost to Surrey City twice, in my opinion, and I think Jack Jenkins is of similar quality to a Surrey City. So, yeah. What else to say, man? Jack Jenkins is just technical. He's fast. That's going to be enough. So, give me Jenkins by decision, although I don't have a lot of confidence in that. But we'll see. All right. Here's the co-main event between Jimmy Crute and Ivan Erslan. Jimmy Crute got the win against Marcin Prachnio in a huge feel-good moment for long-time UFC fans who enjoy watching Jimmy Crute fight. He was so close to winning, getting his bounce-back win against Rodolfo Bellato. Was piecing him up on the feet. And I think a lot of people think that Jimmy Crute won that fight too. And when it was a majority draw, I think a lot of people were confused and upset because they thought Crute won that shit. It shows that Crute still has some ability on the feet. Before that, got subbed by Alonzo, but then before that, had a majority draw against Alonzo Menefield. And Menefield's been ranked. Jamal Hill knocks him out, but Jamal Hill knocks out everybody. Menefield, he made it competitive. Bellato, he made it competitive. Prachnio, he showed that he's actually a really good wrestler. That's his bread and butter. That's what he needs to stick to. Ivan Erslan is just some fucking bruiser from Croatia. Bogdan Nidko, some KSW guys. Those guys are all on roids, not actually talented. As soon as he took on an actual wrestler in Ion Cutelaba, he lost. And I think Ion Cutelaba honestly beat the shit out of him. Schooled him. I don't agree with it being a split. I think Cutelaba did very well against him and schooled him. And then Navajo Sterling just made it look super easy. And Navajo's shit. Navajo's zero killer instinct and honestly mediocre striking. So Jimmy Crute could just beat the crap out of him. Jimmy Crute might honestly just outstrike Ivan Erslan. He's not on roids anymore. He's not as scary on the feet. Power's gone. And he's shorter reach, too. So Jimmy Crute could just fucking jab him at range and kick him to the body. And he could win rounds and win a decision here. But I think this random striker from KSW is just going to get taken down super easy and get subbed on the mat round one. And Jimmy Crute is just he's a wrestler primarily, and Erzland's a striker, so I think there's a lot of low-level competition. They're starting to feed Jimmy Crute to like help him bounce back, and I think Crute's going to pass the test. So give me Crute by round one sub. The crowd's going to go crazy. And here we are, guys. Here we are, the big one, man. Carlos Ulberg against Dominic Reyes. And I'm not picking the Aussie this time, guys. I'm picking Dominic fucking Reyes, dude. He's Dominic Reyes. Pause. I'm Dominic Reyes. He is Dominic Reyes. And because he's Dominic Reyes, he's going to find his way back to the fucking title picture. I think he will. I picked Ulberg literally like a couple minutes before I picked Reyes. This was a coin flip fight. I was seriously considering picking Ulberg. In fact, I did pick him. And then I switched. Because Ulberg doesn't have power anymore. Couldn't crack Jan Blachowicz once. Couldn't crack Volkan Ozdemir. Power's gone. Alonzo Menefield, he only knocked out because Menefield rushed forward like an idiot and got caught. Dominic Reyes is going to do that. Before that, he couldn't finish Dawoon Jung. Couldn't hurt him at all. And Eor Batarius sucks. So Carlos Ulberg is at a pretty easy rise to the top, pretty easy path. Volkan Ozdemir, it is a pretty good win, but honestly, Ozdemir was doing pretty well against Carlos. He was pressuring, dude. He was hitting him with some shots. And Ulberg has never went 5 rounds, never went the championship rounds. He gets exhausted after round one. Like, all the power comes in round one, and then he just loses all ability after 5 minutes. Can't knock out anybody in round 2 or 3. His shot to beat Reyes is to finish him in 2 rounds. He has to crack Reyes with something and put him out. Because he's going to gas. His power's not going to be there. His technique's going to fall apart. He's going to end up on the back foot. And he struggles on the back foot. I thought Blachowicz could have won. I think Blachowicz could have won against Ulberg. I think they robbed him. Ozdemir looked good against Ulberg. Dolberg. Dolerd. Fucking shame to the Carlos name. I think the Devastator Dominic Reyes has more offensive ability. Destroyed Anthony Smith. It's necessary. Beat Dustin Jacoby. Knocked him out, and that win is aged pretty damn well, in my opinion. Lost to Ryan Spann, but that was when Reyes lost the chin and was just on a downward spiral, getting knocked out. The chin was getting tested. Too quick of turnarounds. And now he's starting to take things a little more seriously. Starting to get booked well, managed well. Krylov, he knocks out with the counter left. That's super impressive. But Bogdan Guskov was also able to do that. However, I think that was too quick a turnaround for Krylov, and he paid for it. If his chin remained intact against Bogdan, it could have been a different fight. Krylov rushed forward like an idiot and got just put out so easily. That's why I considered picking Carlos Ulberg, is because this could be a fraudulent victory from Dominic Reyes, but at the same time, he looks fast still. He looks good on the feet. He looks like the old Dominic Reyes of old. And Dominic Reyes of old beat John Jones. I think Dominic Reyes is going to stay out of trouble, man. I think his chin has had some time to heal. I don't think he's going to get put out by a jab from Carlos Ulberg. He could get dropped by Carlos Ulberg, and that'd be bad. Very bad. But I think Ulberg's power is just gone. If he can't get you out of there in round one, he's not going to get you out ever. And he didn't. I don't think he does that against Reyes here. I think Reyes is too quick, too smart, too in and out of the pocket, too complex a striker to just get caught flush doing something stupid. Like he was counterpunching against Nikita Krylov. He was looking like, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. And I think Muhammad Ali era Dominic Reyes is going to be able to use head movement, Runda, head movement to avoid the punches of Carlos Ulberg. I think his defensive instincts are going to be too fast for him. It's going to be too fast. And Dominic Reyes is like 35, but Ulberg's 34. He's no spring chicken either. I think Dominic Reyes is and fucking Jan Blachowicz, who's like 40, was outstriking him, beating him to the punch. I think Reyes is also going to beat him to the punch, but Ulberg isn't going to have only 3 rounds to save him. I don't think Ulberg can get people out of there anymore. I think the knockout power's gone. The knockout instinct's gone. And if he can't knock out Reyes, he's going to struggle in the championship rounds. Reyes has trained for 5-round fights before. I think Reyes, if he survives, he's just going to outlast Ulberg and put him out. So give me Dominic Reyes by round 4 knockout. I think the Reyes fairy tale return, fairy tale fairy tale comeback tour is continuing. It doesn't stop here, man. Oh God, what am I saying? Yeah, fairy tale comeback story is still in motion. So, yep, that is going to do it for the preview and picks. Now we have PFL, and it's time to watch the fights. All right, here we go. Lost. Fuck. Split. God damn it. I fucking hate PFL, dude. Fucking hate it. All right. Fucking shit show. I fucking hate PFL, but we're watching it. All right, split. Fuck me. All right. Let me load this up on my phone. Does anyone want to see some highlights from today? Because I went around the film city and actually saw some attractions and some shows, some light shows, some little roller coaster rides that are actually part of the fun of the studio. So if anybody wants to see some highlights from those, I will gladly show them. Anyway, let's get into some fucking PFL in the meantime. All right. Please get a knockout. Please get a knockout. Siplowski. Please just fucking get a knockout. There we go. Why isn't it playing? Why aren't you playing? Uh-oh. Oh, let me try to find this somewhere else. Okay. PFL's so fucking random, man. I hate dealing with them. Couldn't be played. Oh, no. Connection was reset. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh no. Oh no. PSP. See if that works. Okay. PFL. No. Where the fuck are you? Oh boy. Let's try this. Website no longer available. Oh boy. Let's try strikeout. Site can't be reached. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Not good. That doesn't work. Oh. Pay-per-view.to. All right, that works. Let's see. Might try VIP box. Actually, 1 second, guys. I'll be back. All right. Gotta look for some more here. Let's see. Let's try Stream East. Website no longer available. India's fucking evil, guys. It's fucking evil. Here we go. Oh boy. Can't be reached. Oh my god. Can I watch it on the app? Well, that's not good. Oh boy, Forbidden. Great. Let's see how I can do this. Now let's try to watch this way. God damn it. Stop. Stop. Die. Ugh. Oh no, now the app's taking forever to load. Oh, this is bad. Can't be reached. Oy, oy, oy. Running out of tricks here. Oh, I think I found one. Might have just found one. Please work. Doesn't work. Oh no, dude. Oh, this is bad. How the fuck do they know? If I don't find this in the next fucking 15 minutes, I'm probably ending stream. Shit, man. Ah, they're killing all of them. Okay. Found something. Will this work? PFL, okay. Please, please, please. Here's a link. Okay. Oh. Sort of working. Please work. Oh. Oh no, no. Blackout. Shit. Stream. Found a stream. All right. We have not died. We are still alive, folks. Oh, man. I am bookmarking the shit out of this. Okay, I found it. I finally found a site that works. Sweet. Dean Garnett versus Siplowski, Berber. Yee. God, I fucking hate the PFL, man. I wonder if the PFL app's working. Showing DraftKings. No, that's a crown. Okay. Watch live. Okay, there it is. Well, I could have watched it on the app, but I found this instead. All right. I'll watch a few fights. If nobody is here to even watch the fight companion with me, then I'm probably going to dip out anyway. All right, come on, Plowski. Not do something stupid now. All right. Dean Garnett's old, man. He's sort of worn out. Embarrassing. Fucking hell. I hate picking fights sometimes, man. Loic Bora. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, lady. All right. Come on, Plowski. Kick to the guard. Plowski. Keep the legs. His legs are fucking chicken strips. Plowski ducking in and out. Not doing anything. You guys, one of you has to start throwing punches. Why are you scared of this old ass man? You should be fucking throwing with reckless abandon, dude. Guy's an old ass man who's shorter than you. He throws a body shot. He counters with the left. There's a leg kick from Siplowski. Something stupid could have happened right now. There's a body shot. Garnett throws a right. Doesn't land. Kick that leg again, man. Kick that leg again. Nice body shot. Nice body kick. Kick the leg. Kick the leg. Kick the leg. Oh, he does a stupid fucking spin bullshit and is now on bottom. Okay. And he gets cracked with the right. Siplowski's starting to shit the bed. Here we go, guys. Starting to look like an idiot. There's a leg kick from Siplowski. There's a left. That was big. Counter. He's fucking jumping around. He chop that leg again, man. Chop. Oh my god. Stop circling. Oh boy, going for a guillotine. Gonna work. Not gonna work. And he's on bottom. Great. That was good elbow work. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh boy. Embarrassing stuff. Why can't this dude stuff any takedowns? Push him off. This is frustrating. Fucking do something, Siplowski. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Oh my god. This is fucking embarrassing, man. Dumbass pole, motherfucker. Idiot fucker. Fucking stay on the feet and put his lights out, you dumbass motherfucker. Stupid fucking spinning shit. The fuck was he doing? Looking like fucking Chael Sonnen. Oh my god. Oh, this card is fucking killing me. Keep it on the fucking feet and put out this old motherfucker. There are 3 people in here. Could you guys mind leaving a comment or something? Is that too much to ask? Front kick. Fucking bouncing around. Body kick. Kick the leg. Kick the leg. Oh god, he looks so fucking sloppy. Sloppy. Throwing at nothing. Ooh, just had a legendary crash out for like 20 minutes. He does that sometimes. Sometimes it's difficult for him to keep a level head. Oh god, why does he allow himself to get taken down by that? How the fuck does that happen? Oh my god. He literally stuffed it. Oh god. Grind to side control. Peak entertainment, he's funny as fuck. The problem is that he doesn't intend to be. Oh man, this pole fucker's done. Oh boy. He's just cooked. He just gets taken down easily, like it's nothing. I might fucking crash out if this dumb pole motherfucker doesn't do something real quick. He's gonna get dragged down again, dude. His takedown defense is non-existent, and down he goes again, like fucking butter. Grab the fence too. What's your UFC rank for the year on Tapology? I'm not sure. I can check. God. Dumbass old man bullshit. Drag him down. Oh my fucking god. Here we go again, dude. Fuck the PFL, dude. I hate them so fucking much. So fucking much. And now Siaplowski's somehow on the back. Don't know how that happened. Let me check. And he can't get the choke. Oh, this is classic fucking heartbreaker, anger fucking inducing bullshit right here. Can't get the fucking choke. Can't do it to save his fucking life. And he's on bottom from it. Oh my god, man. I'm diamond ranked. Diamond. Put on screen if possible. Okay. This is fucking garbage, dude. This pole motherfucker's done. All bullshit. Probably watch one more fight and then fucking call it quits. Fuck this. Fucking horse shit. Horse fucking shit. Everything is making me angry right now. Every fucking thing is making me angry right now. There it is. Diamond. Number 304. So, not too bad. PFL, I'm fucking garbage, though. Fucking garbage. Fucking hate the PFL, dude. Minus 305 and he loses like this. Fuck PFL. Flip a fucking coin league. Tired of their bum asses. And they're not even letting me fucking go to the picks. Oh my god. Oh my God, Siplowski sucks. He sucks, and he taps. Fuck this. Fuck this. All right, see you guys. Bye bye.